Sunday night, the gang unites. Claire and Rogue shining bright. Mark and Raven cruising through. Sometimes Chris joins the crew. PooDoo crew, the blow, wax, and flow. Going off the rails we go. Join the chat, be part of the show. Every Sunday night, let's go. PooDoo crew.
Hey.
Hey.
It's Sunday night, and it's PooDoo Crew.
Woo.
It's your co-host, Mike Roker, and I'm here with Claire Chapman. Claire,
Hello.
how you doing? Crack a beer if you got one.
Crack a
Hello, Raven.
corksicle if you got one.
Yes. Very cool. Hello, Raven.
Hi, buddy. Did you put ice packs in your bra?
Starting off, we are 109.
109 in. No. So for those of you at home, it is hot as balls in Minneapolis right now. It is humid and it is very hot.
What's the temperature for you guys right now?
At this moment, at 8 o'clock at night, in at least where I'm at, it's 90 degrees.
Oh shit, we're at 81 right now.
It was 95 was the high today, but felt like 98 degrees.
The high
And-
is 89, yeah.
And follow up, felt like 98 degrees, and Raven does not have AC.
Hello, Ronan. Fuck.
Yeah, that's why I
Not
said.
even one of the window units.
I don't think you have. I think we talked about this. I don't think she has a window unit. She's got fans.
Okay.
She's got fans.
Natural air.
Which is why she's not on the podcast, because she's probably dying right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you hydrate.
See? Nope. No window
Nope.
unit is what she says.
Sick.
98 is the real feel today.
And nope.
And
There it
humid
is.
as hell. Yeah,
No AC for me, she says. No, well, there you go.
100 degrees in Ronan's neck of the woods, so you're feeling it too. Hope
Where are
didn't
you
go
at,
outside
Ronan?
Much. Yeah,
You're
you're
in-
California boyo, aren't you?
You're a Cal. Yeah.
I think you're a California boy.
Always in shorts.
Actually, I don't know. I feel like I just assumed that. Where really are you?
I don't
Tell
know,
us
man.
where you live.
He could be in like Arizona or some shit.
That's true.
I
Arizona.
was right!
You
Yeah!
called it, dude.
I was like, what's
That's where Chris
dry?
Swift is too.
Really?
Yeah, Chris Swift is in Arizona. And it's funny too, because like he came up to visit me in Chicago in October. So the weather was like 60 degrees and sunny and
Mhm.
beautiful and gorgeous. And he wore a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I bet he was freezing.
65 degrees
bet,
in
I
a
bet.
sweatshirt.
Mhm.
This is the bitch in the sweatshirt. Raven's got fans. Hey, I liked that comment though. I take it back. You're not a bitch, but you were
There it
wearing a sweater in the very pleasant weather. So
Okay.
Tucson,
I mean, that happens.
Arizona.
That happens. So my cousin went looking for colleges. She went to California, and it was like 69 degrees that day. And these people were
Beautiful.
walking around thinking the world was ending. And she was like,
Yeah,
this is
that's
incredible.
not right. That's beautiful.
This is incredible.
We're tanning in Illinois.
People were like,
Minnesota.
they were asking her, like, where's your hoodie? She's like, I don't need one.
I am from the Midwest.
Yeah. From the Northeast.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also that's psycho too.
Jesus Christ.
That's
100.
psycho.
No.
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 Not
I
okay.
don't give, and I don't want to hear your shit about it's a dry heat. No, 115.
Yeah.
It's
I
hot
don't
as
care.
fuck. I don't care. That is not right. You should not be subjected to that. That is not where you should be.
Fucking ew, dude.
Ew.
Work on it, Arizona.
Arizona. I'm sorry. Matt Berry ruined the state of Arizona, I think.
I
For
mean, he
everybody.
ruins every great word after he says it. Not to say ruin, he betters every word after he says it. That man's voice is incredible. But
Yeah.
Arizona, yeah, it does that to you.
Tucson. Have you watched all of the What We Do in the Shadows show?
No,
Dude, you gotta watch it.
no.
You don't have
I have a controller holding problem. Where I hold a controller a lot and I
What have you
forget
been
to
playing
watch
other
things.
than Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear?
Solids?
Well, I am itchy scratchy because Thursday's Death Stranding 2. Like
Oh
this
yeah, you're
Thursday.
jonesing.
So now I'm trying
Did
to
you
keep
see
myself
your
busy.
toes can go black? Your fingers and toes can go black.
And yeah, you can get frostbite. Yeah.
But what happens if your fingers and toes go black, and
I don't
then
know.
what if you lose your hands? And
I don't
how do
know.
you deliver packages?
This is a new mechanic. I don't know. I don't
Oh
know.
my god,
I can't wait.
this Kojima guy's crazy.
He's out of his mind. I love him.
From North Carolina. That's not how he
Nice.
would say it. That's maybe how he would say it. Cheers, buddy. What are you in North Carolina?
But right now I'm playing Call of Duty multiplayer until this game comes out, and then I will Kool-Aid manning through my television to play it. So
see, I'm currently not playing a video game.
Why? You have so many you're supposed to be playing.
I know.
You literally have like AAA games that you don't play. Like Horizon's like, Claire liked me once. Like,
I did. I actually really did. I like it a lot.
And you played
T-shirt
Ghost
with Aloy on it, dude.
And you played Ghost of Tsushima, right?
No. Do you want to hear something else that's
Well,
heinous?
you're going to see that when I play it.
Do you want to hear something else that's heinous?
What's that?
I did not play Red Dead 1 or 2.
Wow, you're weird. I'm sorry, you're not weird. You're not weird. That's mean to say.
No, I am. You can claim. You could say that.
You got things to do.
I know I got things to, but here's the problem. It's like my friends who love Doctor who try to get me to watch Doctor Who. Okay, playing a game to me feels a lot like watching Doctor Who because the energy and the commitment required to start it, it's hard. Okay. It's hard because you know it's going to be a big energy and big time commitment. And you're like, and it's
especially
Red Dead 2. Things.
Red Dead 1 and 2, you will cry. You will probably Last of Us cry because that was the heavy hitting one before those games came out. That was the heavy one.
No, I do look forward to playing the new Witcher 3 DLC whenever that comes out. Right. I mean,
you know.
Ronan, I live in Minnesota, so no, I'm not watching the NBA.
I hope the Pacers take it. Thank you.
I hope the Pacers take it too. There's
someone tore their Achilles.
There. Did you know that? That's on the list of places that could be our next stop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, shrugs. Well, I mean, it's not anytime soon, but like they move us where we're going to get moved.
I think one of their players tore their Achilles tonight too.
I could see Caitlin Clark. That'd be cool.
You can. I think one of their players tore their Achilles tonight too.
I did hear that. Yeah. Yes, I did, and that's terrible.
Halliburton.
Yeah, that's not good. Ronan, who are you pulling for in the NBA Finals? I was pulling for the Timberwolves, but you know we don't always.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
I will watch any other sport before basketball. Of course, Kirsten. Of course.
I like basketball, but I think I just like college basketball better than NBA.
Love basketball.
I'm a fan of basketball. Baseball will always be my number one sport.
I mean, baseball is insane. I talked about this. Baseball is nuts.
It's nuts.
Literally built to pass. It was I mean, when they say America's greatest pastime, they mean it. Like it was a thing to do to pass time.
Yeah.
I think.
Dude, and there's no better vibe.
The hardest position in sports is a pitcher. I don't care. You were standing in the middle of a fucking field and you have to throw the ball as hard as you can to your friend.
Yeah.
Who's kneeling.
That was my job.
Yeah, right. Hoping that this person doesn't take this really, really big stick and embarrass me with it.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. So one day when Ethan and I have kids, our plan is if they appreciate, not if they don't, because it would be like torture if it don't. So my dad with my brother and my grandfather, who has passed away recently,
right,
a year ago. My dad, my grandfather, who's his father-in-law, also too, which is kind of cool. And my brother, they went to every single major league ballpark.
Oh, cool. I think you told me this. Yeah.
But every summer they'd make a trip out of it and they'd do like a region. And usually I couldn't go because I was playing ball. But like they'd go to like New England and they do a whole bunch of stops, and they do like the Boston Duck Tour, and they do like all different kinds of like other stops while they were there. And also like my dad, my grandfather, and my brother were also like the 3 chillest dudes on the planet. So they had like a routine.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this routine as well. There's no better vibe than a baseball game. You show up when the gates open. So you're there for batting practice, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a ballpark you've never been to. That way you can get a hot dog and a beer, get something to eat and drink, watch some batting practice, sit in your seats, get acclimated. Then you still have time after you've finished your food to get up, walk around, get a sense of the ballpark, all of the cool stuff all around it.
That's nice. That's neat.
And then still have time to sit back down before they do like the first pitch and all the other ceremonies, kind of fun stuff, and the pre-game show stuff. And I love that. That is my, like, it is a vibe to sit and have a beer and
a dog.
They also have like ranked their favorite hot dogs. I don't know them off the top of their head. They're like, apparently Pittsburgh slaps. I don't know.
Maybe. It'd be like that though.
It'd be like that.
You know, not every city's known for their hot dogs too. So
yeah. But I will say though, since moving
to
Chicago
dog is slamming in a ballpark.
No.
It's not.
Not at Wrigley.
Okay. It's not good, huh?
Okay. Can I go on another baseball rant? Because we're winging it this week. Nothing came out this week.
Nothing came out.
Fuck the Ricketts family and fuck Wrigley Field.
Okay.
Okay. We killed him. Wrigley Field is only, everybody ranks it high only because of the history of the ballpark. The Ricketts family, who owns the Cubs, are running this fucking place into the ground. You know how Pete Rose had a lifetime suspension from being in the Hall of Fame, had a lifetime ban from baseball because he was gambling?
Right.
You know what the Ricketts did?
No.
They installed fucking gambling places into the side of Wrigley Field. You can gamble at fucking Wrigley Field now, but Pete Rose got the boot before that. There's so many, they've added a lot of seats to the ballpark. And many of those seats have what they call semi-obstructed views. And by that, I mean you are 3 feet behind a pole that obstructs your entire view of the entire game.
Yeah.
For slightly cheaper.
Some of that, yeah.
There's a lot of that. The other thing that's super cool about Wrigley is that in the outfield, because you're in the middle of a fucking city, the rooftops across the street along the outfield would have rooftop bars and rooftop seating where you could watch the game from the rooftop, which was forever a thing at Wrigley. And it was a part of the cool stuff too, because you could go watch it, which a rooftop seat to watch a game is the best. Because some of these places are like, it's an expensive ticket, but it's all you can eat, all you can drink.
Okay.
So that's why it's expensive. But then you can fucking perfect game it. So 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and like sit there and get your money's worth. They started adding signs and a big jumbotron into places, and now these places that for like decades and decades and decades were places you could sit at a rooftop and have a cool view of the game. Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, they gentrified their old stadium.
Yes, they fucking did.
Damn.
And the price has gone up tremendously.
I bet.
The lightest, smallest beer you can buy is like $17.
You know what?
And the food is trash. Used to be good.
I hate when food is expensive and it's trash.
And that's Wrigley. Go to a White Sox game. Go to a White Sox game. They're terrible, but their food is spectacular.
Wow.
And the actual game viewing experience is really great. It's super comfortable. The amenities are nice.
Because I was at Lincoln Financial for this, actually, from WrestleMania 40. I was there. I'm trying to think, because the first night, because the second night, we learned a lot, because it was a 2-night event.
Yeah.
We learned a lot because we were allowed to bring in snacks.
Nice.
As long as it's going to clear it back. But we didn't know the first night. So the second night, we were like
you can do
ready
that
to go.
You can't do that at the Cubs. You can do that at the Sox, though.
Okay. So first day we're there, I don't remember anything spectacular. about the food at Lincoln Financial. I remember the goldfish I had on night 2 being like just chilling with goldfish and pretzels, some Snyder's pretzels. Let's go.
Snyder's.
Some butter chips. Let's go.
WrestleMania sponsored
but I know
by
they had like we're
Snyder's.
big on pretzels, so they had like the Philadelphia pretzel companies there, and
nice.
their stuff's pretty consistent. I mean, obviously cheesesteaks because it's Philly. I mean,
you got steak.
Yeah. So people hawking beer.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. It's like, because that's the thing is the White Sox know that like they have the Wrigley has the history and the pop culture love. But the White Sox, because of that, they've developed their own personality. Like I can't even get into each year they've started to develop a special shake that comes in a special glass that you can get. Last year it was the s'mores, like the chocolate s'mores shake.
Mm-hmm.
Divine.
Well, it seems to be more care.
There's so much more care because the Ricketts know that people are only there to show up to a Cubs game so that they can Instagram it. They're not there to watch baseball.
It's a bucket list. Yeah.
You there, you get your little Instagram photo and your cute little Cubs stuff, and then you drink 19 beers. I got super hammered, and I was super obnoxious to everybody around me, and then
you won't even remember the score. You just remember that you went to
you didn't watch a minute of the game.
Stadium. Right.
You just there. You did it for the gram.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, I actually like baseball. I have to say though, the Twins stadium, I was very surprised. It's super nice.
Oh, nice.
And the food is good, dude. There's a super like historic, like Polish deli in Minnesota, and they have like carts around, so they have like their super fancy old school like Polish sausage with like.
That's what I'm saying. Like when this place is like that, like that's the thing here with Philly. Like, don't just put stuff that's already known here just in the stadiums.
Dude, and then the other thing
is like a Chickies and Pete's and shit, like crab fries.
So good. Crab fries, dude.
It's crab fries. Yeah, they're lit. There's always a line for it.
This little Indian place that has little booths around it. And we had one right by us. And anytime a breeze would blow through, they had these like Indian spiced crunchy chickpeas.
Yeah.
And when the wind would blow through, you'd have all like the curry spices, and you're just like,
"Oh, that's cool."
That's terrible that I smell that behind me. They're so good.
That's just like
crunchy curry chickpeas. You're like, what the fuck is this?
This is crap. I got a question, Claire. Have you found a comic book store yet?
No.
I gotta send you books.
You gotta send me books.
I was thinking about that today. I'm just like, I just need to send her books because you gotta read Superman. And all the ones I want you to read are coming in like they have this thing called
hi buddy
compacts.
Now. Superman comic books conversation came up and Chris Ryan's just magically
had to find the right spot to jump in.
There it is.
It was double Dutch, like the double Dutch.
I was waiting for it.
So they made this DC compact thing where it's like these manga sized versions of popular DC graphic novels.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because they're trying to get the kids who read manga to read this shit and not have their shelf look weird where books are taller. And they're all $9.99, by the way. And there's a bunch of them. Watchmen, All-Star Superman, Birthright's about to come out, Batwoman Elegy, Far Sector, Static Season 1, American Vampire, Darwin Cook's Catwoman.
Good.
It's a bunch of stuff, and it's great. And I know the next one is Birthright. I know they're doing DC Frontier soon, but they're all like these. I forgot what they call them, but they're like there are trades that will never go out of print. Like they're always going to be like in print, like your V for Vendetta is your Watchmen, stuff like that. Like they'll just keep making those because they sell.
Yeah.
So they made it with these compact versions, and all the ones we listed for you to read, they're all coming to that size. So I gotta get you those. I gotta get you the Super Girl book too.
Please,
tomorrow.
I'm happy to. Oh, here. Yeah.
So
that wait, angle it this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
But yeah, we got to get you on that train.
Yes, I'm very.
We've been selling All-Star
You
Superman
know
like
how
crazy.
I feel about Superman.
Yeah. Well, we've been selling that book
very
like
psyched about the movie,
crazy
but
because
the
of
rest
this movie.
of Superman lore is kind of like.
Man, that fucking movie. Every time I hear the beginning of that fucking theme, like you feel something. You really, really feel something, dude.
We need this movie right now.
Oh
dude.
my god.
We need this movie.
Because James Gunn was just on that DC podcast that's been going around with Coy. And I forgot the other woman's name. She's great. But yeah, they were talking about like
Frankie, something like that.
I think it's Frankie something. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She does her own, I think, comic book content as well outside of that. But he was talking about when he first got the gig, and like the first two people who texted him, the first person was Jason Momoa, and he was just like Lobo win or Lobo now, like all caps, and it was Ryan Reynolds, and like he congratulated him. He was like, "Yeah, man, you want to come back as Green Lantern?" And he was like, "Fuck off." Or some shit like that,
Also, casual tangent back. Yes, they did, because we had a literal mass at the White Sox field where the Pope had a special message for all of the White Sox fans that came for the mass at the stadium. That was turned up to 1 million. Also, yes, that is a Cubs game experience as well. As a Red Sox fan, I imagine you do feel that way. Also, fuck the Red Sox. But like, I understand as another like storied franchise, half of it is like here at Fenway,
aggressive sports ball.
I'm sure, dude.
Yeah,
it's a cool stadium though.
But Claire, Superman's done a lot of cool things too, like hold a black hole in his hand to try to figure out where to put it in space. I always liked that one. He's just like, where do I fucking put this thing?
That's how I feel too. I was like I have a hot pan and no counter space.
Right.
Make it black hole.
But it's something that kills stars. So I gotta figure out where to put this.
Ooh, how do I get this enough out of the way?
Yeah.
What little section of space do I fuck over?
Mm-hmm. He's also helped move planets out of solar systems and shit like that. And he's a very cool guy.
Yeah.
When written good. When you read him.
Yeah.
And there's no way that they can take like every continuity they've ever done for Supes and make that into one being.
No, there's no way.
He'd be like God of God, super God.
Yeah.
The new gods would have nothing for him.
That's the reason why Crisis on Infinite Earth happened, because it was like Superman was too fucking powerful.
Yeah.
A lot of people were too powerful, to be fair. And a lot of people weren't powerful enough. So they like shook everything up. Yeah.
So many panels in one page.
Dude, that book is
so I'm looking at it right now.
That book is like a thesis. Like, if you don't know like Golden Age DC, you can't read that book as a new person.
I felt that way with like what was it? When I first started working at the shop, like the Crisis books, like
because
remember those like
you Hour Man.
I was like I'm a DC fan, but shit, like you needed like I always say, you needed a degree in DCology to get what was going on, because there were just callbacks.
There's so many characters because they bought so many studios.
Stuff. Yeah,
they bought so many studios and absorbed so many of them that like you forget who's DC, and you're like, oh, this is a person.
Max, I love you. I just need you to know I love you.
Dr. Midnight? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Put that down. That's hot. That's boiling hot.
Did you guys hear about this? Something very Supermanish that Corn Sweat did. There was
with his dog.
No.
Because there's
that
dog.
There is a
Ira Corn Sweat, by the way. I think his name was Ira.
Yeah. There was this DC fan who went to some random theater, and they had a big Fantastic Four standee that was in front of and partially blocking or totally blocking the Superman poster. And this fan got pissed and like went online and complained about it. And of course, the internet being what it is, some were for him, some were against, some were in the middle. And then Corn Sweat himself chimed in on the whole thing and said, it's okay. Everyone needs backup from time to time. Glad to help. I was like, that's...
Oh.
Philadelphia.
Yes.
Flip, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Also, I found out he's taller than Cavill.
Yeah, bro is like I said, but he is deceptively huge. Like
He's 6'4". Cavill's 6'1".
No, I saw a video. They did.
Yeah,
They've
he's
been
tall,
doing
man.
a lot of really great social media.
Oh my god,
But-
the fucking press junket for this shit
So
was so
good.
much
my
fun.
God, amazing.
It was so much fun.
Brosnahan, she did a post that was like, being at eye level with your man, and he's
Yeah.
like
As a
his
pants
legs are
back.
like fully apart,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's massive.
and she's in like 3-inch heels, and he's like super low. So good.
Yeah, he's tall. I was like, oh shit.
And I
I've been
swear, like
around.
he's
Did he
bigger
kiss
now.
Chris in
Yeah, I
that
bet.
show?
I bet.
Was
I
that
think
the
he got.
one with the California one or the porn one?
I don't know. I don't know
What's
what
the
this
one
is.
that he was in? Was it? Hold
Ryan
on.
Murphy?
To the internet, Chris,
To
tell
the
me.
interwebs.
Corn sweat. Tell me.
Like he looks more like Soups now. Like since
Yeah.
he's like he's had growth, he's had muscle growth and all that kind of
100%. He's way
past
bigger.
filming. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
way bigger.
So he's gonna like when it comes time for the next one. Oh shit! Like he's
Mhm.
ready. Like he's big in this one,
Shut
but
the
you can
fuck
tell the
up.
size difference.
Wait a minute. That's him?
Okay.
He's River in The Politician? He's the one that Ben Platt sings a song about? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck.
I'm not saying anything.
I quieted up the minute you said shut the fuck up. I stopped talking.
I didn't know that was him.
I was so quiet.
It was kind of rude, but I mean, we were talking. You said
I
shut
was
the fuck up.
so
And then
quiet.
He's River. And then Ben Platt sings the song River about his death. It's so good. You don't understand.
I don't
Really
understand.
hot
Okay.
and closeted in that. It's Ryan Murphy. Everybody's hot and closeted, okay?
All right.
What? He's in that show. Oh my God. How did I not connect? Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm big
Matt, I'll
scared.
put myself back to Superman.
I'm big scared now. I don't know where to go.
So he's a big guy. Is what I was.
He's 6'4". Yep.
He's
That's
a big-
his height.
He's a big guy. Is what I was saying.
Maybe that's where they got the idea. Who knows?
That show came out like 10
Also,
years
speaking
ago.
of which, James Gunn answered like 2 big questions too, and it was awesome. He addressed the whole like, so there's been like a delay in the Matt Reeves Batman 2 situation. Like he's like developing it to the point where like there's so much fake internet like superhero news that people just fall for about like, oh, this movie's being canceled. I was like, you're out of your mind if you're thinking that this movie's they're not getting a sequel to this really good Batman movie and the Penguin that followed it. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're not making a 2. What? Yeah, I believe
Oh,
that.
we don't
But-
want more money.
right. So James Gunn was like, yeah, he's writing it. It's like it literally said like get off his nuts. Like said that shit. Like get off Matt Reeves' nuts. He's developing a sequel. It's hard. And he also addressed his Batman. And he was like, I'm not going for this sunshines and rainbows Batman. I have to make Batman, but I also have to make it work in the world that we're building now. Like him and Corn Sweat. I mean, he didn't say this, but I think he's implying that him and Corn Sweat have to have energy.
They
synergy.
they have to.
They have to.
Yeah.
Because I think it's my fucking world's finest movie. I will. If you give me if
Chris
you
is
give me, if
rocking, you know it's
if
crazy.
if these motherfuckers
Oh,
pull this shit off, if these motherfuckers pull, okay, first off, if these motherfuckers pull off a Robin, fuck off, fuck right off.
They
my
have
God.
really tried not. It's been
Secondly,
since what,
if
the
they pull off world's
70s,
finest,
80s since they've had one of those,
oh my
actually?
God, Claire forgot about Chris O'Donnell.
I did! By design. By design.
He's literally in 2 Batman movies.
Well, when did those come out?
No.
The 90s?
Yeah. Those are the
Okay,
Joel
so I
Schumacher
was a
ones.
decade off.
Yeah, you were a decade off. Yeah.
And
No,
they
but-
kind of
but
tried to do
then-
the whole Dick Grayson thing,
If they
but they didn't.
if they get a fucking, because it's gonna be Damien, whatever. But if they find that fucking kid, man, and if they pull off World's Finest, my God in heaven. And like I said last week, I still want Jason Isaacs as Brainiac. Thank you very much. Please and thank you.
Chris is just making
Please
noises
and thank
over there. He can't speak.
Yeah.
How's it going? We were talking this weekend about like all the weird, funky Superman villains we could get.
So many.
Like
We need Mythoplitic. We need
Mythoplitic?
Mythoplitic.
Parasite.
We need it.
You can make Parasite work.
No, it's too easy casting. They can't do it. They can't. They
They
can't.
they
Who
could
they
make
cast?
No.
they could make
That's too
LimeWire. They could make LiveWire work. They could do all that shit.
I love that
Do
you're
you get-
literally just saying shit that's gonna give Chris an aneurysm.
Do you
They
get
could do all that
Dinklage to play Mythoplitic, or do you,
Yes.
or do you do the Chris? Oh, what's his name again? Chris, Captain America. Chris, what? What Chris?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
You know who I want as
Steve
Mythoplitic?
Rogers thing, like young Steve Rogers. Where he
I
went
want
to
Chris
Fox.
Kattan. I want Chris Kattan from SNL to play Mr. Mythoplitic. I think Chris agrees. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Chris does not look well over here.
He does not look-
Somebody get this man a glass of water
That would be awesome.
and a gummy.
The gummy.
Oh,
And the
trust
gummy.
me, I don't need a gummy.
Yes, my mango.
Trust me, I
My
don't.
mango.
My mango.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's out there right now that could play a good Mythoplitic? Besides Chris Kattan, like someone.
Really?
Besides Alan Tudyk.
Yeah,
I wish-
he's already got 14
He's
roles
super
in the. Yeah, he's all over the place.
We just casted Clayface this week too. For the movie.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I don't never seen him before. Good.
Who?
Jim.
Some guy.
Who could play Mr. Mythoplitic?
Who's got the facial range that Jim Carrey does in this current
Yeah.
generation?
No,
Jim
nobody.
Carrey. He's
I mean, he can still do
He
it.
can still do it.
You're tiny, you know. You got to make the body tiny, make his head a little big. Bam! It's not like they can't do that shit.
Pete Davidson.
No,
No. Joking.
no. I
What?
it doesn't matter. He's not even like really from this earth human.
Not good.
Make him any race. Let's go with SNL.
Who?
Bowen.
Oh, Bowen Yang? Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
I
I'm
love Bowen.
I'm in. No, Bowen Yang is toy maker. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But I can see it was Mythoplitic.
I don't know who that is.
Mr. Mythoplitic is like this nuisance that bothers Superman.
And he's kind of all powerful.
And he's like super all powerful. And the way you get rid of him is
Reality bending.
is making him say his name backwards.
How do you say that back?
It's like Kaplasicum or something like that. Or something like that.
I forget what it is, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's from the
And then,
fifth
yeah.
dimension or something like
The fifth
that.
dimension.
He's
And Batman
outside
has
of
his
all of our
own,
things. He's outside of
Yeah.
all of our realities.
all of it.
So
He's
he can
the-
see like them, us,
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah, he's the
Like
fourth
that's-
wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with Batmite. That's the Batman version.
Batmite?
Yeah. MITE. Batman. Yeah.
No, that was
No, that's the Great Kazoo.
Brian, you stop
That
that.
was the Great
You
Kazoo.
know.
David Tennant could do it. I can see that. I can also see Michael Shannon doing it too.
It's not like I hit a chord.
Nah,
Chris is like,
Michael Shannon as Mythoplitic.
not Michael Shannon. Jesus, Michael
Superman,
Sheen.
you know how much I
Michael Sheen.
sacrificed?
Michael Keaton. Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
On a farm.
On a farm.
No,
I saw that movie at a midnight release.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I saw it at midnight when they still did the midnight releases at midnight.
What, Man of Steel?
Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that at midnight.
Did
So I
I
was
go see that with you?
delirious watching
I
it.
think we did see it together. Yeah.
Was it a Thursday or was it a Friday? Like,
you
you know what I mean? How we used to do the Thursday 7:00, Joe?
Mm-hmm. It was Thursday.
Okay.
I think
Campbell deserves
Danny
better
got a theater for that.
Who?
I think Danny
Danny?
got a theater. I think so. Remember he would rent the theater and shit?
Yeah.
I think he got that
rent
for
the
us.
theater, but he would, you know.
Well, he would buy a bunch of fucking, you know what I mean?
South Philly.
Yeah, it'd be fucking,
Hey, South
get a
Philly,
couple of
hey, come on. Let me get a seat for the thing, all
get
right?
a couple of seats.
I rented it out, but it's all right. Anyone else from the public can come in, but I rented this one out. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. That's not even his act. I'm not even doing it right.
Hey, yo, I
Let me
like
stop
action figures.
You know what? This brings up a very important question.
Box.
Yes.
If you could rent out a movie theater
Mhm.
and like have just your friends watch one movie on the big screen, what would it be? Oh, what would be the movie you'd put on the
movie I
big
put
screen?
on-
Chat,
big
definitely
screen.
chime in on this one.
Yes, chat, chime in. I
Yeah,
want to know
chime
what
in.
you guys think. Because mine might not be what you expect.
All right, should I say something outside of Star Wars?
Like Star Wars is the obvious one, but
I mean,
I've seen a lot of the Star Wars movies on the big screen at this point.
Are you talking about something we haven't seen on the big screen?
No. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that. It'd be like, what
Okay.
movie do you love that you would want to see on the big screen with your people?
Let's see. I've already, but two favorite movies I've watched on the screen before. So.
But it doesn't have to be that. You could
Okay.
say
Some
it
you
again.
want to watch, like some of you want to, take your
Oh,
your
friends.
friends.
Okay,
to-
let's pick our friends. then.
Yeah.
Ooh, Woodsy. Okay.
What do we got?
Wow.
Ooh, I
Exorcist
like that. I
three.
like that
Wow.
take.
Mm.
Frank Darabont, not Frank Darabont. The,
That's a take,
author.
Woodsy.
That's a good one, actually.
I like it.
Underrated Exorcist movie 3. Let's see.
I don't do horror movies, so mine's not going to be that.
True,
I
true.
do. I watch them. I just don't like it while I'm watching it, and then for the next several nights after, I have to go to sleep and not have that behind my eyes.
Can I name a bunch
Okay,
of
can you-
movies, or
I
there
mean,
has to be
look,
one
can
movie?
You know what? You
Take
could
this seriously, man.
You can do. How about this? Either what movie or what movie marathon? I'd say
Movie
up to 3.
marathon.
Up to 3.
Oh man, I keep thinking of fucking movies.
That's the thing.
Every time I have to say that, I change my mind. I'm like,
TMNT.
fuck you, dude. I wasn't even thinking about Turtles one.
I'm talking for you. I'm not talking for me. I'm talking
Oh
for you.
yeah. Oh, Turtles is Turtles, The Thing for sure. Big Trouble in Little China. The Running Man in the theater would probably be awesome.
Yeah.
I
I love Big Trouble in Little China.
fucking love that goddamn movie.
We watch that is one of Ethan's that's like one of his mom's favorite movies.
I have it on Blu-ray.
And they watch it is one of those comfort movies for him. So since we started dating, I think I watched it like 6 times.
Aliens.
Ooh, you never saw that?
Aliens,
Did
dude.
you never saw that?
I only
I
the
was
only
born when
alien
Aliens
movie.
came out.
Yeah, the only alien movie I've seen in theaters is Prometheus. I haven't seen any other
Prometheus
ones.
and
Was that the one with
last
the dumb scientists? Like the
That's
dumbest
the dumb
smart
guy,
people
yeah.
ever? Yeah.
Yeah.
She couldn't zigzag.
They looked like Mass Effect armor on
Mhm.
2, right? Was that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Mhm.
that shit.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender's David. He's
Herbie.
Wow.
Herbie rides again.
Taking it back.
I like that choice.
You know what movie apparently we were wrong about
Hmm.
that is like good now? Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Let me
the
ask you
movie?
why it's good and what
And
were
who made you feel that way?
I want to tell you
no,
why.
but I need to know like what was flowing float through the veins when you were watching this and now it's good. Because I saw it in the theater sober. And let me tell you
Okay.
something, pal. Back then, I don't even think I was unsobering, but I was like, I need to be sober. I need to be not sober.
The editing, the way
it's like the cartoon.
Some of the races are actually pretty cool. The racing part's cool. I don't. I mean, look, a lot of people are defending Speed Racer right now. That's all I'm saying. It could have. I think that people are getting their little cult classic thing on, and they're putting Speed Racer in that hat.
Mm.
Look, I love that for people.
Yeah. I didn't hate it. It was just like I
didn't hate it either.
This is.
I
was like, I need to be like incredibly inebriated for this.
Yeah.
And then I still felt that way with the way some of those scenes played out. I'm like, holy, what? Yeah.
But TMNT is a good pull. That'd be fucking rad with a bunch of homies in the theater. The first Turtles movie, Jesus, that'd be so good, dude. Because I saw like Last Dragon in the theaters. That was
awesome. Anniversary for
that was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I saw Black Dynamite in the theaters before I even knew what the fuck it was.
Dynamite, dude.
I was like, "What is this,
bro?
Oh my god,
bro!" Please explain to people what kind of an event that was, this unexpected great event that was for Black audiences.
We got tickets.
Black Panther.
Right.
I'm sorry, for Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite. So we had got tickets. Like we get free tickets all the time for stuff at the comic book store, and we got it for a movie called Black Dynamite. And all we knew was that Michael Jai White's awesome, and we're gonna go see this fucking movie. So me and our friend Scott Martin Brooks, we went, and we go in there.
Joe was supposed to go with you.
Yeah, and it was fucking packed, man. Like it was packed, like Chinese movie theater packed. And Michael Jai White and the director are there. Had no idea they were going to be there. It didn't say this on the fucking ticket or anything. It was just it was like a cardboard ticket for admit to. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is awesome. They're gonna have like a little Q&A, and they play this fucking movie, and I haven't laughed this hard since Tropic Thunder. Like I was laughing. There's a part in the movie where so we as black folks we call each other racial slurs all the time. It's a thing, but one of them is a slur that doesn't make any sense, and it's called moon cricket. So I'm sitting next to my friend Scott, and we're watching this movie, and it's like at a part where like Nicole Sullivan from Mad TV is like what the president's wife or some shit, and she has a gun on him, and she goes, "Step away from him, you moon cricket." And Scott looks at me and goes, "It's real," and then stands up and goes, like he had to stand. We're in a fucking movie theater.
I don't think it mattered for that one because that
he was like 260, like jacked
at
the time. And he's just like, yeah. Incredible.
I am proud to say I've never heard that term before.
You will never hear that term. That term is like 4 generations old.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone called me that back in the AOL days. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And I laughed for many minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, what did he?
That's
was
old timey.
I had to look that up. I had to ask people like, this is amazing. Like it was
You were like, well, all right.
Okay. I don't get it. But
I don't think that word has the desired effect if I have to Google it.
It doesn't.
But also, just don't say it to me.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. But anyway, an incredible movie going experience.
Oh.
And then Michael Jai White and the director gave a Q&A. It was awesome. And then we came back, and I was like, "This is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. You guys have to get this right now." Chris found it right away. I was like, "You need to find the soundtrack right away." And it's been in the lexicon ever since. So
remember when Manganiello was Deathstroke for a minute?
Yeah, he was. That's Snyderverse stuff. Yeah.
literally a minute.
Literally a minute. Yeah.
60 whole seconds, dude.
60 whole seconds.
But
I was
Chris, did
looking
you
forward to
answer?
that.
Did you say what movie you'd put in?
All right, so if it's a single movie, shit.
If you'd prefer to answer what's your little movie, your trilogy or whatever you put in.
All right, well, I'm going to keep Star Wars all the way out of this one because it's not fair.
I'm saying
it would just be those. I'm gonna. All right. There was an animated G.I. Joe movie that came out in 1987. That was supposed to hit theaters, but never did because Transformers, the movie, fucked up my generation so bad that they were like, "Yeah, we're not going to put this in theaters and change a few things around because it ruined us as a PTSD." Listen, for a lot of us, that was our first time dealing with the death of a loved one. All right, I'm not going to get into it.
Oh no!
But so G.I. Joe the movie was put on TV instead of in the theaters. So that one I would like to
That'd
go
be
see
cool
in
on
theaters.
big screen.
It's not going to be an exciting film festival besides the G.I. Joe thing. The Outsiders.
Nice.
Dude.
Because that is my favorite
So good.
movie outside of Star Wars is The Outsiders. And then a third one, it's going to be a comedy, and I'm so sorry to anyone who actually knows what this movie is, but it's called Rhinestone. It is a Ryan's Family comedy classic. It is with Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton.
What?
And Dolly Parton.
Excuse me,
Claire, I got you covered. I will put it. I'll put
it
in so you can watch it. Dolly Parton has to make this bet and has to teach Sylvester Stallone to be a country western singer.
Oh no! No!
This movie was shat on so much when it came out. I swear that movie stood the test of time. It's way before its time. People need to watch it.
I wish I could do a Stallone impersonation so I could do a Sylvester Stallone singing Johnny Cash impersonation.
Stay out of my bedroom. That's one.
No.
That's one.
No.
Oh, Rogue Drinkenstein. You know that one. I think I've played it.
And they called him Drinkenstein.
The tavern down the street. That's how we sounded. I swear to God.
That's how he sounded.
That movie got so many classic lines in it, and Stallone is an amazing comedic actor. Trust it. He was so good. He was so good. But I think back then in the 80s, like the public and whatnot, it was a different time. So the public was not about to not typecast him as the tough guy Balboa, Rambo-ish type.
Right.
Raven knows. But yeah. So that would be my three.
How you feel about this take,
Claire,
by the way?
I will put it in there right now.
Please, I need to know.
I ain't afraid of none of y'all.
Look.
Oh my
Chris
God.
is broken. Chris is
That'd
broken.
be fantastic.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
You got a good one.
Trying to keep the politics aside on actors and liking their work, but yes, Stallone
Woodsy has a
absolutely.
question. Doesn't Stallone just go on a mini rant about butter on his biscuit in that movie? Please tell me he does. Please tell me he does.
I don't want to put butter on my brisket to sop up some gravy. I got other plans for my biscuit. They involve butter. Yes. It's yes. I don't want to use my biscuit to sop up some gravy. I got other plans for my biscuit, and they involve butter. Yeah, that is the line. It's
real movie.
This movie sounds like it. Where are the Oscars? Give it all of them.
I don't know
Real
about that,
movie
but
happened.
it's
Give it all of them.
the villain of the story. The two
Is a
villains.
biscuit without butter?
Freddie Hugo. One they call him FU. Like it's
F you. It's pretty good.
And they call him Drinkenstein. How about you know the lines about bank account with that $5?
Yeah, word. Put that shit up there.
$5, Buster.
That movie too.
$5.
$5, Buster.
No. $5. You don't even say the dollars.
There was another comedy that Stallone did called Oscar.
I thought you were going to say "Stop or My Mom Will Shoot."
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. And people were like, "Oh, this is a new side to him." I'm like, "That's old news. He did this 10 years ago. I'm telling you, it was
you motherfucker. You Rhinestone the classic." Sir, put down that cabbage. Sir, could you put the cabbage down, please?
I can't help myself.
I don't like cabbages.
Oh, my cabbages.
Oh, my throwing arm. Oh,
Goodness.
Claire.
Yes.
Have you seen the new Donkey Kong game?
No.
Oh my god.
In what way?
Oh my god.
Donkey Kong.
So first off, you could just destroy anything.
Love that for him.
You can go to the core of a planet by just destroying the ground.
So it's Donkey Kong meets beautiful Katamari?
It's Donkey Kong destruction. And Pauline from Donkey Kong and Mario Odyssey is like on
my
your
girl.
shoulder. And
she's the angel or devil.
She's like hanging on to you. She's your projectiles because she sings words at enemies and they come out like bricks.
I am not stoned enough for this.
You are not stoned enough for this. He also has sweat. He also has drip. You can change his clothes. Pauline could be a second player for co-op.
I am a basic bitch for that kind of shit because I made sure I got every outfit on Super Mario Odyssey.
There's bananas you can collect, and there's banana chips, and there's like a super version of DK where his hair looks like Super Saiyan hair, but it's just bananas as the hair. It's awesome. And it's so fucking rad.
Nintendo knows what they have their hands.
It's called Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's called
Bonanza.
Bonanza.
We are blessed. we are
God
blessed.
Damn it.
I need
What have you done, Nintendo, you son of a bitch?
I'm not getting my Switch 2 until that Wind Waker drops.
What have you done to me?
Or until a holiday comes up so somebody else can buy it for me.
Jack Black could be a mental pick, but Jack Black needs a Jack Black break.
Jack Black.
I like Jack Black, but
he would be awesome. Mental flick. He would be awesome. He would be fucking awesome. Yeah. That's
the Minecraft movie just dropped on HBO, so I look forward to having several glasses of wine and then watching it. Because that's the only way I'm gonna watch it.
How do these kids do it?
That's what you need for the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, you definitely need something for the Minecraft movie.
Yeah. That's right.
And they called him. John Barenthal for Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right. They probably want to redo that poster.
I believe.
So that could be good. That could be awesome. We'll probably be covering him with a sniper rifle, not a lot of blood, Yeah. Him taking people out.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
Yeah, he does do that sound very well.
A lot.
Yeah, he's good at that.
He's good at that.
Yeah, he does that very well.
So No Way Home has. I still think that Spanish woman is Miles' mom, and I will rest on that. Thank you very much, Chris. You don't know about this? Hold on, we look this up.
I need the chat to know that I got a notification 2 minutes ago that I can watch Rhinestone. 2 whole minutes. He wasn't lying.
All right, all right. Oh,
Hey.
Lisa Zaya. She was on The Bear.
I
Oh
love
right,
her.
Yeah,
okay,
she's in
yeah.
No Way Home. She's in the new Spider-Man movie.
Dude,
I
how
wonder who
good was
she's
that
playing.
Would
episode?
she be? Would
Yeah.
she be too old to be?
I don't know. Maybe Miles is
Depends on
older.
the timeline. Could be an older Miles.
Maybe Miles is
Could
older.
be.
I always said that we would, in my opinion, I would make him and Spider-Man the same age.
That's what I said, Wing.
Peter Dinklage.
That's what
Yeah.
I said.
I don't
Speaking
know
of
his
which,
character, so I
did
can't
you
talk.
guys see that Toxic Avengers trailer?
No.
No.
Because he's playing Toxie. Peter Dinklage is playing Toxie, and yes, he's still short. Nope.
I don't know.
I mean, yep. It's you should.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Trailer's out. It's fucking gory as fuck. Because obviously, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Oh buddy. And I wonder who Sadie Sink is playing, man. She could be a bunch of people.
Dude, she's awesome.
She could be Mary Jane. She could be Firestar. She could be.
That's right. Because this is starting over, so there's no there's no. I want to say Ganke, but I know it's not Ganke. It's
Ned.
Ned, and the other MJ.
You know what that means? Ned still has a chance to become Hobgoblin.
Orb Gorblin.
Because that's who Ned was in the comics.
My favorite thing is when Roke says something and then Chris just goes. That's my favorite.
Lightning.
My favorite. In the whole world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, he's going to be Punisher.
He's playing, Punisher.
Yeah, he's Punisher.
Yeah.
Who? Alan Richardson would be a good Eddie Brock. Reacher?
Stop. No. We need him.
Yeah, we need him in DC.
We need him elsewhere. Yeah. As either one of two characters. Bats or Aquaman.
Listen, after watching Reacher, he could do Batman. I want Patrick Wilson as Aquaman. The guy who played. I mean, Ocean Master. I was like, he's right here.
I'm watching the movie. I'm like, if I told anyone who didn't know, they're like, yeah, this is an Aquaman movie. He's like, oh, Aquaman looks great. It looks just like the comics. I'm like, that's Aquaman.
That's Aquaman.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought he was Lobo.
Yes.
And now he is, thankfully.
And now he is. So, I can't wait for that shit. Maybe that'll be post. I think Supergirl stuff could be post credits. It could be Lobo stuff post credits. It could be Authority post credits.
Let me ask you this. Even though I know this is where the culture has gone with it, but does there need to be
a what?
Post credits? Like, would you be disappointed if there wasn't?
I don't know.
I think the internet abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, It depends. It's going to be usually there's two.
Yeah, there's the pre, like the mid-roll and the post-roll or whatever.
What is that customary?
I don't know about two, but we're going to see him for sure again.
Yeah.
That was such a good movie.
She's great.
I want
underrated
more.
gem.
And I love Simu. I just want Simu to get everything.
I think Shang-Chi and Blue Beetle are the most underrated superhero movies of the decade.
Yeah. Blue Beetle was so good.
It's a great movie.
Was that included in the Guns universe?
It's technically the first gun thing. The last thing in the Snyderverse was Flash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that movie.
Yeah, and then they were announced like a week before the trailer came out that they were taking over DC.
What's wrong with Simu?
Oh, I don't know. I think he's out of pocket in real life. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
What's up with Simu?
I heard he could be annoying. I don't know. Like on set, maybe.
Tell us, Wing.
Yeah.
Tell us what the gossip is, because
Wing
I
maybe not
like
like
him. Wing, did he do something? Is the internet coming for Simu that I don't know about?
Simu.
Also, he's cute, dude.
Oh no.
That's a good looking man.
He rhymes with Timu.
He does ride with Tim.
Does rhyme with Timu.
Well, that's Wing's problem. I think he's fine.
Wow. Oh,
no,
you know
who's
what?
the other guy? Who's the
That
other?
scared me. I was like, do you have to cancel Simu right now?
Who's Crazy Rich Asians guy? The lead in that.
Oh, the other handsome fella.
Yeah. He's the one that's out of pocket, I think.
He's out of pocket?
I think.
The one who's like her love interest?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff, isn't he?
Yeah.
Henry.
Yeah. I ain't coming home.
Henry. Yep. Henry Gold.
Henry Golding.
Yep.
That guy.
We're
Got a
fucking
pocket?
smart, dude. I don't know. Maybe.
You know what? When you get one brain cell and one brain cell, you rub them together.
Damn, Wing.
Half blood.
Yo, daggers.
Wing is very Cantonese. No, but yeah, I think Shang-Chi too. I think Shang-Chi's showing up in some sort of Avengers.
What is it? Yeah.
Doomsday
You know what's great though?
Yeah, and you can read the Avengers Doomsday now. It's on shelves.
It's good about Shang-Chi and Crazy Rich Asians.
You're good.
Both include Aquafina.
Aquafina, she was just on Poker Face.
I like Aquafina.
I do like Aquafina.
She's
I like
so
Nora from
Aquafina.
Queens.
Did you watch the movie, the lottery movie with her and John Cena?
Oh no, not yet. I heard about that. I heard it was fun.
It was funny, but it was very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm like, oh, this is junk food, but I'm enjoying it. It is raising my cholesterol, but like tastes good. You know?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, Claire. I finally got caught up. Like I haven't been reading the Star Wars comics outside of the ones that I do previews for. I just haven't had the time. So I'm finally caught up. There was one that you talked to me about, and it was the Legacy of Vader, the Kylo Ren one. And you were saying like there was something that I needed to look out for.
Yeah.
And so I read it, but I kind of forgot what you said I should look out for.
And then you got there.
So, but is it the fact that he's about to wipe out Naboo?
Dude.
He's about. Yo, how far is Naboo fallen? Oh,
he's fallen pretty far.
Yeah, and he's about to wipe them out. Is that what you were?
Yeah.
Or was there something?
And
else?
all of the flashbacks and stuff too.
Yeah.
Of all of that, literally just my prequel heart. If you haven't read Legacy of Vader, Rise of Kylo Ren, you guys need to do it, especially if you are a child of the prequels, as I am.
Yeah.
There's so many moments in it that you just go, and that particular issue, there's something in that issue specifically that just like I said it was junk food. I didn't say that it was objectively good. Did I have fun? Yes.
Chris Swift's at the opera with a fan, like, terrible.
This bitch said he would do a High School Musical trilogy. Let's talk about things that are also junk food. Do I love them? Yes. Are they good for me? No.
I will have none of it.
And just so you know, the original Muppet movie, if it's not Christmas time, the original Muppet movie is what I would scream.
All right. You know, I've never seen The Great Muppet Caper.
When are we doing a Great Muppet Caper Broaxium watch along?
Whenever you're ready. I'm ready right now. Let's go. Let's do it.
Dude, great. Actually, they were recently on Jeopardy as a question, and it made me laugh.
Oh, I was like, The Great Muppet. They just turned on.
There was a Great Muppet Caper question on Jeopardy recently. Which makes me smile. It was the frog, the bear, and whatever were on the crates for Kermit, Gonzo, and Gonzo was and the frog, the bear for Fozzie, and then the whatever is Gonzo. Because what the fuck?
Here's the headline for you, Claire.
Oh no!
Dave Bautista launches Cat Assassin franchise.
What?
He's making a video game with the people who did Stray, I think.
Let's fucking go. Wait, Stray is amazing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, no, really. He's making a cat assassin franchise.
Wait, when you said cat assassin, my brain went to instantly like cartoon animated. No, we're doing Stray. Cat assassins.
It's a cat holding guns. So
yep. No,
it's
I'm in.
literally a
I'm
cat
buying it.
assassin.
I'm buying it. I don't need to know nothing else. Stray is so good. Also,
It's
as
been a
somebody
pleasure
who owns an
collaborating with
orange cat.
Titan One Studios on Cat Assassin. Their ability to build worlds through animation has been impressive, and they've created a truly unique world of this game that I can't wait to share with players.
I can't wait to share it with Claire's. Yes, I know.
Cat Assassin is the writer behind the Anna Parina interactive game Stray. So the writer of Stray. Oh, yeah. So you get to be a cat. Yeah, Cat Assassin.
It's so good. Seriously though, if you're in the chat and you haven't played Stray,
sounds like junk food.
It's junk food.
Sounds exactly like junk food.
You are a fan of musical theater.
Step up movies for me.
And here's the thing though. High School Musical is a perfectly adequate musical, which I love. But it's a junk food musical, baby.
Adequate.
Like, not every song has a purpose in High School Musical that drives the story forward. Sometimes we just need Ryan and Sharpay to culturally appropriate. And that happens in every one. Actually, I don't think in 3. They bop to the top and they through that whole thing. You both are white.
Wait, hold on.
Arriba. ¿Quieres bailar?
Wait, time out.
Yeah, what's up?
Just bring that back a little bit.
And the second one, they appropriate Hawaiian culture.
Okay. And what did they say?
They have a song called about the Hawaiian fish, the Huma Numan Apua or whatever.
Okay.
They have a song about it, and it's very.
And what's the sound they make when they?
No, I don't want to.
You know what? You know what?
I don't want to.
Well, you just did. Why can't you do?
Oh, in the first one, they do a It's called Bop to the Top, and it's mixed with Spanish and little samba moves, and it's very white. It's very white. Can I recite some of the lyrics for you to highlight it for you?
Oh, please.
How do I do? I don't know. It's just like a bunch of lame shit, and I love the song. It's terrible.
Not junk food though. It's not junk food.
It's junk food.
Wow.
But it starts with her going, I, and then he goes, ¿Quieres bailar? And then he goes, mírame. Yeah. It's called Bop to the Top. It's a new song. So we're gonna bop to the top. Wipe away your inhibitions. Yeah, it's white people putting Spanish in the middle of their cheesy song, dude. And that's true, Wing. That's true.
He wants to know what your father is. I am Cassian.
Here's the thing, though.
I am Space Zorro.
Chris, Bop to the Top was your favorite also because you were in The Wiz, dude.
Stop this.
I love you.
He's all down about to the bank.
No, I love it though. Here's the thing though, is I love High School Musical. I'm not sitting here saying that High School Musical is bad because I love High School Musical. I do. I love it. But it's junk food, baby. Doesn't mean it's not healthy. It's not hearty. It's deep fried and covered in Disney's powdered sugar sprinkles, man.
It's a rebellion. We must fight the Empire.
I will say though, that is great. For Scream, are you talking about Scream from High School Musical 3? Bitch, I love it. I love it.
Claire, did you see?
And I love Start of Something New. That's not junk food. There's moments in that show that are not junk food, but overall, it's junk food, honey. Junk food.
Claire, did you see the trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No.
You haven't seen it.
They're doing a new one?
Yeah, but it's a requel. You know how they do those?
They just remake it like they did with Halloween.
No, like when they do it with Scream, like it's a new generation, but like people who were alive when they first want to come back and they're older and they're helping.
Oh, I see.
So Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt are back.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yep, that's coming.
It's coming. Can't wait. Gotta add it to my list of
stabbing weapons.
Stabbing weapons.
Finish off.
Dude.
I see it that door. I just want Puss in Boots to be Cassie and Andor. Is that a problem? That's all I want, dog.
I just want Diego Luna dressed as a cat with a foil, a rapier dagger. El gato en botas. We watched that in my Spanish class. We watched the original.
Puss in Boots?
We watched Shrek 2.
Oh, okay.
And I will never forget the and also Antonio Banderas obviously doing the Spanish dub of it. And then you get to like El gato en botas. You're like, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yes. Yes.
Yes, that's the one. It's the Gordon Fisherman. Correct. The Gordon Fisherman goes around. Because remember, in the first movie...
When is the last time you were in contact with your father?
When was the last time you were in contact with your father?
Oh my god. Hey, Chris Swift. I think I can arrange this. I kind of want them to watch High School Musical.
You know what? I'll watch High School Musical with you. I'll watch pre-creatine.
We have to reaxiom that though, because I feel like you guys need.
I am going to make fun of so many young white people.
But that's the thing is,
amazing.
There's so much to make fun of, and then occasionally, and it's so cheesy, and then occasionally you'll get to a moment like, all right, that kind of
Don't they play basketball? Don't they play basketball? Okay.
The Get Your Head in the Game as a musical number is it's iconic, and I will hear no slander.
Will I survive these movies? How long are they?
Each of them, they were made for Disney, so they're about 120, 130, or wait, hour 20, hour 30, made for TV. 90 minutes, baby. It's less than
I know.
It's tough getting him to watch certain high school shows and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
I've tried.
God. I've watched.
I like the show.
I do like it. I do like it. I told you.
Hey,
I
Dr.
like
Barnes, don't you put slander on Monique Coleman like that? Don't you put slander on Monique Coleman?
See, this is why I'm like, I want to bring Corn in. And to do a gaming joint with us or something like that. And then 2 seconds later,
Corn's gotta come watch High School Musical.
No
lawsuits. We're gonna get canceled. It's over. It's over. You can't have Corn. You can't take Corn nowhere.
I find out how old she was.
Lawsuits.
What you laughing about? I can't put Wing or Corn in nothing. Cancel. We're done. Oh, the racial. Oh man. Oh, and it's great and it's brilliant and it's delicious. But
okay,
nah.
So when High School Music, when she was the oldest cast member of High School Musical.
What the?
Okay.
What?
But
a movie did it?
Was it High School Musical 1?
That's all it takes, man.
So in High School Musical 1, Monique Coleman was 25 years old in High School Musical 1. That's normal though for like TV and movies for a 25-year-old to play a high schooler. That's like normal. Have you seen all 900 seasons of Riverdale? They're all like 30 playing 16-year-olds. And Wing is right. Black don't crack.
High School 1 turned him gay. Yes, got it. Understood.
Yeah, Zac Efron in that movie is genuinely.
He's handsome. He has a funky haircut, though, right?
Yes, he does. But that was in at the time.
Good.
At the time, it was in. And that was Corbin Bleu really making his first appearance as well. And the Corbin Bleu curls, my fucking God.
Birdcage is dope, though. So.
Also, the Birdcage is.
No, not Zac Efron. All caps, yelling. Got it.
Oh, no. It was. Yes, it was Ryan. It was Ryan. It was, yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, number 2.
Also, The Birdcage is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Great movie.
I was really proud of myself because I got to show Ethan The Birdcage for the first time.
Great movie.
And he loves that movie.
You know the part where he falls and they catch it in improv? That what's supposed to happen?
I didn't know that.
When Hank Azaria's crying, he's like, "Get it together," and he slips and falls. That he wasn't supposed to slip and fall.
I didn't know that.
And Hank Azaria is like crying and also breaking.
Agador Spartacus.
Agador Spartacus
is the best. It's the best. Also, dude, there's nothing funnier. We still and I was so proud of myself for getting to introduce him to that movie. And also, we quote to this day. I ask him if he needs a Pirin tablet. He'd be like, "I got a headache. I'm sore. Blah blah blah. I was golfing. I have like my shoulder sore. Blah blah blah." I'm like, "Do you want me to get you some Pirin tablets? It's aspirin." I just write the A and the S off.
Pirin tablets.
I wouldn't make it if it weren't for the Pirin tablets. Pirin tablets. What are you giving her? It's just aspirin. I scrape the A and the S off. Obsessed.
Agador Spartacus.
Obsessed.
Great.
Obsessed.
Movie. And with that, little kitties, we're gonna wrap it up for the night.
Take your Pirin tablets and go to bed.
Take your Pirin tablets. Claire, where can they find you?
You can find me Tuesday nights.
Hello.
On the BX Gaming. We're continuing through the Metal Gear Solids.
Mm-hmm.
We are some little bitch, but Snake's here now, so that's better. We're some bitch, and we're going through it, and it's a really good time. Listen to me roast his ass. It's fun. And of course, Sunday nights here on Shooting the PooDoo. You can find me here, and you can find me on the Imperial Student Podcast. We have a new episode coming up this week.
Very cool.
And you can find me just, vibing and stuff.
Sick. Chris Ryans.
Boop, boop, boop.
Selling toys. RaxyMoutpost.com. It's where it all goes down. I've got Star Wars comics for sale. I've got action figures. Anything you would want is there. Buy your stuff from Raxy Outpost.
Sick. Very cool. You can find me here Sunday nights, PooDoo Croo, 9 p.m. EST with these beautiful people, as well as Tuesday nights, BX Gaming. We are playing Metal Gear Solid 2. I am Ryan, and I'm a little bitch. And we are about to fight Fat Man. Yep, you heard that right. Yep, get ready.
That sounds fatphobic.
Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Is he fat?
Time. Yeah.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, he's not very nice either. He's planting bombs all over the place.
Yeah, but pick on him for being a dick. Don't pick on him for his weight.
Well, that's what he calls himself.
I'm the fat man.
He sings that.
I hope he does.
I hope so. He's also on rollerblades. Hideo Kojima's a genius.
Rollerblades?
I don't know what
we're gonna Xanadu this shit. Are you serious?
Yes, we are. See,
Batman.
I cannot wait for fucking Tuesday. This is also Wednesday nights. Me and Chris Ryans BX Gaming versus. We are back to fighting games this week, and then the following week back to Mass Effect. Great first episode.
That's what I asked you. What did you think of the first episode?
It was awesome. I thought it was a great first episode. I don't know. Thanks for everybody showing up. We had a lot of people tuning in that night. It was like at least 20 to 30 people watching live.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was good. It was good to see this game. I forgot how great the music is and shit. So thank you, Max. Yeah, I thought so too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So upcoming Wednesdays fighting games, and then the following week, every other week, we're going back and forth. So give you guys a little bit more.
The toughest part is, and I'm kind of regretting doing the bi-weekly thing now, is that I'm starting to play Mass Effect again now, through the show.
He's like, I can't focus on anything else.
Yeah.
Which means I want to.
This is called growth. This is called growth.
Gotta walk away, buddy.
All right, that was good.
Touch grass. Take a walk.
Do, do. That's the music you should be hearing. You're breathing. Do, 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 do. You know?
Yeah.
Into the yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. You know, I thought maybe the game wouldn't be as exciting because it's a little dialogue heavy and a little slower paced than 2 and 3. But the game is still just amazing.
Yeah, we met the greatest race of alien ever. This first episode. Well, not Garrus. Garrus is awesome, but what do they call Chris? E something?
I'm not forgetting the name right now.
Fucking amazing.
Perceived embarrassment. I can't think of the name of the race.
That's how they talk.
I'm going to find them now.
So this is how they talk all the time. So they have to tell you what they're feeling.
They're like the sloths from the DMV in Zootopia.
Pretty much. So like Droopy Dog. But what if Droopy Dog told you how he was feeling?
Yeah, like with no emotion.
No emotion.
Like, I'm like, just here.
Overwhelming excitement.
Hanging out.
Thank you, Shepard. Like, I'm just like, this is amazing.
Poor body.
I want to camp. Go camping with those guys.
I want to go camping.
Go space camping.
The L Corps.
The L Corps.
L Corps.
They're rad. I like them. But yes, find me this week. Yes, come back for all of that. You could go watch the first episode and see my unbridled excitement on
it was tremendous.
It was amazing.
Excitedly saying,
yes.
He went off.
It's HK47. It's the cadence of Enor. Yeah, 100% correct. Very good. Very good there, Max.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's correct.
But yeah, and that's correct. We love you guys so much. We will see you next week. And may the force be with you.
With all the love in the world, always.